how does companies effectively utilize MarTech if to know if they're getting a return on investment? How do they work with you? So there's the different levels we're dealing with as well. So they're coming to you. How does it work? So we have talked about startups, but as I say, we go to we consider you're a startup for 5 years. We're now established. We're now talking to that part of our community that are established. They do have money. They do have profit. So coming to you, how does that work?
So try to identify what is a key driver that will move their business forward. So that could be, for example, driving leads. So driving, say, if you're a B2B business and the marketing function is in charge of driving leads, and then they get handed off to your sales team who's in charge of converting and selling those potential customers. So we try to set up, and some advice I give is before you're going to even speak to a company that's going to help you in the marketing front, have an idea of what you want to achieve. So say you're like, okay, right now our business gets 10 leads a month and we convert 20% of those.
Right.
If we can get instead 50 leads a month and maintain closing 20% of that, our business can go from 2 million a year in revenue to 8 million a year in revenue. So when you're speaking to a company, I think it's great that's going to help you on the marketing technology side to drive leads. I suggest coming in with an idea of what you want to achieve.
Right.
And then let that company come up with a strategy to help achieve that for you.
Okay. So there are things like, it would be great to have some examples of your successes with your clients. I'm sure your clients hopefully won't mind. You'll decide whether to call them the name, but give us some sort of stories that they can hear from what you've done.
Sure. So one of our customers, Ballyhoo, one of our business units, Ballyhoo, where we localize all the advertising based on store location for retailers. One of the brands that we work with is Luxottica and Pearl Vision. And so we're driving for them well over 500 leads per. Sorry, go ahead.
No, where's it coming from, the 500 leads?
So we are buying with them. We buy ads on Google, through Google search ads, meta ads, display ads, video ads, to then drive leads that are going to their stores and purchasing glasses, Ray-Bans or Oliver Peoples or many different types of glasses. Or a customer of ours like the National Veterinary Association, we drive thousands of leads and appointments for them per month. So for them, what they want, because they have clinics, is appointments. And so we track phone calls. So we have created phone numbers for each store location.
Right.
So when we're driving effective leads, we're tracking phone calls and appointments that we set up for them. So that's their KPI is, okay, if they can drive us an extra 1,000 appointments.
Because you spent sending them to the right place.
That's right. But we also are tracking that. So we'll create phone numbers for each location, and then we'll keep track of how many phone calls did we drive, and then visits as a result, and appointments for them.
And then the company can say, well, this office is getting quite a lot, but not getting many visits. Is that right?
That's exactly right.
Yeah,
that's exactly
right.
right.
The office is getting a lot less, but getting more visits than anywhere.
Exactly.
I mean, that is incredible data to have. It's absolutely incredible data to have on that side.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can really, it tells you who's, it could be that you've got a receptionist that's wonderful in one location and terrible in another location.
Yeah, and that's a great thing then to look at in your business and go, wow, why is it we've got 300 phone calls each and appointments, but only half of the customers here sign up for a second appointment? Are they having a bad experience? Is there an issue with the doctors? Are they better doctors at this location?
Do you create that data?
So we'll give them that data.